Game's rolling. Hopefully no dead vills yet. Let's take a look here. Classic Pro. Putting down his TC. He's going to play as Georgians like we've seen. Where are his teammates? First of all, he does know about the TC happening here from the opponent. But his teammates, one of them, Antagonist playing as Berbers, close by. Antagonist starting with Berbers in the middle of the map would make things quite weird when it comes to a potential fast castle, maybe a castle drop, stone, access, etc, etc. And then you have Dark at the bottom playing as the 2P. 2P with a fast castle potential as well. Especially because they have stone next to their TC. Now, their opponents, where are they? One of them in the north, Pa4 playing as Magyars. One of them in the south, Viper playing as Berbers. And all the way to the east... Sorry, that was Lewis playing as Lithuanians. My bad. Viper is playing all the way to the east with Berbers, Stone close by as well. Lewis playing on Nomad. He's not afraid after yesterday anymore. And you know what? He should not be. He is going to probably have a way easier game than yesterday. So he's going to just chill now. Even though I didn't perform bad at all yesterday either. Oh, Pa4 getting a tiny bit too fancy. Almost failed the quick walls. Nice. He's gonna do the trick. He's going to do the trick where he's basically going to force drop at the dock. You can say, Danny, hunters cannot drop at the dock, but he can have a trick here where if he switches the food source, villagers will drop off automatically, because a shorefish villager is like 10 or 15, I don't remember properly, but I think it's 10 food per vill, and a hunter is up to 35. So what's going to happen is that vill is going to become technically a fisherman, and a fisherman with 35 food. He's not going to lose the extra 25, and he's going to instantly drop it. But you have to pay attention to it, you see? Now she's a fisherman, dropped instantly. And now they're going to go back to the boar. You have to pay attention to it. It's very micro-intensive, or otherwise you risk villagers running straight into Dark's TC. And, well, not only losing all the food, but losing all the villagers. Because, like, technically, they want to run to the town center to drop off resources. Can any team stream their point of view? Yes. They do have to stream with a 2 minutes stream delay, though. That is the requirements from World's Edge, is the Unified Handbook. And yeah, they have a couple of requirements, like not allowed to read chat, not have chat on screen, and all of that jazz. All of Team SalzZ is going up to the next stage. First one to get up is going to be Classic Pro with Georgians. He's probably going to go on water. How are things looking like on water? He's next to Viper. Oh, Viper has fish both here and here. Rather fantastic in it. Oh, he could actually catch Classic Pro here. Wait, I'm very confused. Oh, he has his TC here, so he made these two docks to kind of like split his attention between Lewis and Viper's initial docks. And in the meantime, does he know? What do they know? He doesn't know Viper is here and that he made another dock here. He does know about these two, so he's going to contest water. And he doesn't know that Lewis is here? Oh, that's funny. Lewis is gonna get away with it. Pa4 is going up to the next stage. He's Magyars, so his hulks are going to get free forging, an extra attack. Great against other fires, or maybe hulks, or maybe random units that they catch on shore. Not great against other hulks because hulks have 5 melee armor and only 4 attack, and that forging gives them 5 attack. That is cancelled by all that melee armor that hulks have in Feudal Age. Hey, Silent. How's it going? So, it's going to open a couple of fire galleys and then transition into hulks. It's going to fight Dark on the water. Dark is investing into a couple of fires as well. Viper going up quite late. That reads into a pure fast castle into camel archers. Viper got no boars. Has a lot of fish. 13 fishing ships. Now, it's all on his allies to keep that safe. Not only that, but Classic Pro has no idea that Viper has fish there. However, he's going to send a fire ship, and he's going to find Viper. Viper is probably going to react to this, might still be losing the fishing ship. No, he's fine. But now dogs don't attack anymore in Dark Age. So that's going to be it. A couple, not even a couple, just 1 galley. I do like that Dark is repairing all of those though. However, Lewis is investing in hulks from the top as well. Dark is caught here. In between 2 homies. Antagonist, first one to get up to the next stage. What did I say? That it's tough for Burmese to go up to the next stage, to go fast castle into Arambai from the middle of the map. When stone is far away. Well, look at him. Good for you, homie. He's going up to the next stage. And where is he going? Straight to Castle Drop Lewis. That's right. Lewis, who's Feudal Age. Market Blacksmith coming up. Goodbye, berries. Hope those tasted good while they lasted. But now Lewis will have to deal with Arambai. And, you know, that's fine and everything if you're in Castle Age and you have monks in defense, especially with Lithuanians. Not the greatest when you're still in Feudal and you're just clicked up. So stone walls are going to be seen. Now this castle goes up. Can shoot the palisade almost instantly. Those are Feudal Age stone walls, however. If antagonist really wants to run in, and after he's gonna see them, of course, he can just make 1 petard, because 1 petard is enough to break Feudal Age stone walls. For Castle Age ones, you need 2. They go from 1080 to 1800 HP. I think I would really like to see that because he needs those conks to run in. Now, in the meantime, Viper is almost up as well. Dark is almost up as well. Only has 1 on stone though. 700 stone. Where is he going? You can't be going with Castle Drop Lewis again. You have to Castle Drop someone else. But who do you Castle Drop? Is he gonna walk all the way to Tato? Or is he just scolding antagonist that, yeah, you should have Castle Drop Tato? So I can Castle Drop Lewis. No, okay, yeah, it's a tiny bit, you know, scratching your head like all the way across. I don't know how to explain this. You know what I mean. But yeah. Dark has to travel all the way up top. He's going to be the one castle dropping Tato. Tato is panicking big time. Now, some could argue that that is a far away castle, but no, it's not. It's just in range, and he's going to get the range upgrades as well. He's gonna go black with archers anyway, so might as well. Tato is still in Feudal Age. Hasn't clicked up yet. He can click up now. I'm not even sure that can survive. I'm not sure it can survive. A Rambai still being super annoying. For now, this is fantastic start for Team SalzZ. They've done damage to Lewis. They've done damage to Tato. Viper, however, is walled. Cozy. In his corner. With camel archers. But remember what I said. In his corner. He can actually get corner here. However, he does have the counter units. To a Rambai. They are considered... They have cavalry armor. Cavalry archers. Armor class. Okay. I have PTSD. I have to check now before saying something that I might regret. But yeah, I mean, camel archers are going to be fantastic against them. However, you see, when they get too close, man, the micro here between antagonist and Viper. Now, the Blackwood archers might be an issue, especially without Botkin arrow. He's fine. It's fine. He has to also bring them all the way from there. Tato had to repair that for a while. Now, what I wonder is, if you're a Dark, isn't it worth it to invest into a siege workshop here? And just force more reaction. Classic Pro is also like, I haven't talked about Classic Pro. I just got to the next stage. He was fighting for water for a while, and now he's putting a second and... No, he had a second. He's putting a third PC down and a fortified church. Those are going to be boosting his eco as well. I can't tell who's in a better spot. 191 pop, 191 pop. 158 eco, 154 eco. 40 military, 37. Map control seems to be better for Team SalzZ. Which is crazy because based on how they started on this map, they started in the middle and they are kind of expanding. They're kind of like, you know, bursting out towards their enemies, where you would expect if you have the enemies, like you have Viper, Lewis, and Tato, to like kind of push them in. You don't want to be in the middle of the map because you take all the heat, basically. Why do players never make petards? Dark could have petarded Tato's TC before he hit Castle Age. Can he? This is walled. Where does the petard go? Maybe in the house, but... It's food investment that he didn't have to. He got Botkin arrow super late because he couldn't afford it. And you're saying Dark could have petarded Tato's TC before he hit Castle Age. You know that. I know that. Dark doesn't know that. All he knows, Tato could be 90% to Castle Age. By the time his petards, he creates the petards, he's up to the next stage already. And then, yeah, okay, you still force a TC down, but this TC took 5,000 damage, and that villager is just repairing HP. It takes 4 times more resources to repair a TC than any other building. You repair a building at half of the wood cost, usually. And it takes double the wood to repair that that TC. It's still taxing. Let's be idle time. Yeah. This is a lot of damage to Lewis, though. How are the eco kills? Dark lost 13 vills. I think that's the fish. He has 0 fishing chips. Viper only lost 5 units. Tato killed 19, probably on water as well. Yeah, Classic Pro. They have 0 fishing ships. Capybaras completely won water. Capybaras, especially... Maybe Lewis not that much, even though Lewis has his team. Also, castle denied. This is huge. But Tato and Viper play a lot of Rage Forest. You tell me that these players cannot take advantage of water being won? Sure they can. 19 fishing ships, 17 fishing ships, and still adding. And 13 for Viper. Actually, I expected more fishing ships for Viper. Someone check his PC. Cass doesn't need too much food. Just needs camel archers. Actually, kind of low on military as well. If we're being honest. These 2 TCs just beg for a castle draw from Dark, I feel like. But he can't afford it just now. Castle going up. Castle going up from antagonist as well. He's the first one to click up to the next stage. Viper is getting Casbah. So, faster production on all of those camel archers. Oh, I think I missed a huge mangonel shot here. Classic Pro is going up to the next stage. Classic Pro's castle is on a hill. Takes less damage. He can repair it forever. Remember when I was saying that Dark could put an offensive castle on Lewis's 2 TCs? Well, Lewis is going to put a castle forward. Defensive castle for Dark. Dark also lost a lot of villagers to those camel archers. They have 16 kills on them already. We're gonna go try to raid Classic Pro a bit as well. Classic Pro, defensive castles on hills. He's gonna go Monaspa. The people going up. Lewis going up. Tato going up. Mega Hussar. Castle in defense going to be able to trap this down technically. Antagonist up first though. Yeah, what's up, Kurt? It's weird to go Monaspa. I understand it though, but now you kind of need trebs instead of producing more. Those raids, however, are going to be quite welcome for Team SalzZ. More castles here as well. Man, Antagonist is in a really good spot right now. Very close eco count, a very close military count as well. And, well, Team SalzZ has a better Vil count. Because look how much fish Capybaras have. Lewis is going to go into latest as well. He is already being trapped down. He is going Imp as well. Once Imp, he could contest that castle as well, and maybe this castle too. He's investing a lot of stone into repairing. He's probably going to have to buy some of the stone as well. Now, what does Viper think he can do here? Not too much. How are things looking like here? The antagonist is trapping down Tato, who's now looking for wood lines. He was pushed back from Classic Pro there. CA is a good choice, especially against Monaspa, I feel like. And he needs the mobility, but... Oh, what a find from Lewis! No, never mind, just passing. Just passing, Lewis! Oh, never mind. Never mind, smiling wave, boys. Homie just wants to go straight for the settlements. More raids. Where was Tato CA? Oh, Tato CA, we're dealing with this. Guys, SalzZ actually in a decent spot. They have 30 more military right now. That castle took so much damage. And now there's 4 trebs attacking it. You can't be repairing too much from 4 trebs, especially when you want trebs of your own and buying more stone, even though he has 23 on stone. Guys, Dark's gonna lose this castle. However, it's fine. It just needs to just relocate his eco. He's gonna expand at the top. That's fine. Tato completely cut from his teammates. Like, this is really good for Oni.Capybaras if Tato manages to hold here, because there's 2 players. One of them still castle age. One of them still castle age. That Lewis could technically just roll here, right? Yeah, just buy time for Viper. Viper who is also imp. They need Monaspa to come and snipe the cavalry, I feel like. Monaspa cannot... See, right now, they're idle. They're absolutely idle. How many of them? 32. I think 30 of them have to come here. Just snipe the trebs. Raid Lewis. Lewis has latest though, so ladies can just ignore the armor. Do you remember what I said literally 20 seconds ago? That those elite Monaspas cannot take that fight? Do you remember? I'm so sorry. I will just silent cast for the rest of the game. Tato's in a bad spot here. Nice pushback on Viper. I mean, this is just too much military for Capybaras to win with. Guys, it's 200 military to 68. Like, Lewis is going to try to push here, but there's not enough units. It's 12 camel archers, 7 ladies versus 57 Blackwood archers. Yeah, okay, mangonels. Bomber cannons, sure. But Monaspas can just roll here as well. Monaspas for now are just still chasing Tato. How many trebs? Yes. Yes. I think Capybaras are dead. Look at the pop. It's 380 to 526. Oh my god. Imp from Dark now as well. He instantly hits elite Blackwood archers, 84 of them on the field, and if he manages to get the poison damage on them as well, how are things looking like? Flash news, spoiler alert, he can't afford it. He can't afford it. Onager can only deal with those. There's Curer. Tatos, reboom TC. Only TC. No! There's another one here. And this one is castle drop by Viper to keep him safe. Trade cogs on water, since of course they won water. They can now trade freely. Trade freely or gold on 70% of the map. You tell me what you guys prefer. So you're not Spanish, so how would it be? Curare? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I don't know all the etymology of the words, unfortunately. But it is probably either Spanish or if it's from 2P Portuguese, maybe. The military count, yeah. It's just... It's just the way it is. I want to say that I'm very impressed by Team SalzZ. Not just because it's Oni.Capybaras, but Romanians don't understand Spanish. Ah, I'm getting rage baited. I'm getting rage baited. I'm getting rage baited. Help. Uh Let's take a trip down memory lane and look at the beginning. Look where they started. 1, 2, 3. Technically, from this side of the map, Onimaru should be in a better spot to push towards the middle. Usually on Nomad, the people that start in the middle find it harder to expand because like they can get surrounded by the enemies. Especially with Water 1. I gotta say that Team SalzZ lost water. So then again, like, even being closer to water would be even worse to them. So kind of had to be stuck in the middle. And they managed to break out. Even though I completely misjudged the, choice of antagonist castle dropping all the way down here, Lewis. And then the guy that was super close to Lewis went all the way up here to castle drop Tato. But hey, it just had better synergy. It had to be that way. Really good game number 1 from Team SalzZ. And probably really wanted that 1 point. They only have 1 point in the table right now. They're at the absolute bottom of it. But this is their redemption arc. Probably very happy with that win. SalzZ winning game number 1. And now for the next map, we're going to have fortified clearing. Yeah, makes you wonder if that Spanish pick, could not have been better on Nomad. Like, I understand you want Spanish, you want Kongs, maybe on fortified clearing, maybe some good monks. Would there not be the same effect if you replace Berbers with Spanish? Would it not be the same effect on flank? On fortified clearing? I don't know. We'll see. Game number 2 is fortified clearing. Actually, let me just check something really, really, really quick. Why the civs already and the overlay for fortified clearing? Because we're gonna watch fortified clearing. Game number 2. Mr. Shire. Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean, why? What a transition. Professional. Please, please. I feel like Red lost to map positioning. He started too far from his team. He was almost closer to all 3 opponents than his closest ally. Yeah, so being so far away usually means that you can boom it out as well. However, in that particular situation, he was supposed to go water. So if you start far away from your allies and you go water and you're closer to the opponents and then you get castle drop, that's a recipe for disaster, right? Something that you cannot control on Nomad, where your vills are spawned. 2 minutes today. Yeah, but these are not live games, Tini. I'm I'm just that great of a host. Copium water. Yes, we're still talking about the previous game. Nomad. But with my response to that question, or well, to that remark, we're transitioning to game number 2, Fortify Clearing. Has Oni.Capybaras playing Lewis on the flank as Gurjara's first one to click up to the next stage. 20 pop. He's on gold already. Guys, I don't want to speak too fast, but I think this is going to be a monk rush from the flank. Let's see. Against Bohemians, of all things. Anyway, their pocket is Viper playing as SalzZ. Gonna probably go up with the stable blacksmith. Make a couple of light calves to maybe support Lewis's aggression. And then Winchester playing as Spanish, past castle, Kongs. He's already on stone. He ruined my caster experience. Not chopping down the straggler. Lays down farms. It's okay. It's okay. Classic Pro's playing as Ethiopian. So if you're a Classic Pro, you scout the map. You see that you're against Spanish. I think you want to put some pressure. I think you cannot. But Vinch is already up to the next stage. Classic Pro is going to go fast castle as well. With a barracks on the way up, I think he wants to go crossbowman. Market blacksmith. A lot of people will probably moved on gold. There they are. Dark is playing as pocket Kumar. Taking a page out of Viper's book with a fantastic boom the other day. And then, like I said earlier, Antagonist is going to just play flank, Bohemians, he's on stone, and he just wants to get Hillside Wagons out. Now, will he be able to? I think he's going to be fine. Ish. We'll see. We'll see, because Lewis should probably start moving forward, but where are we moving? Forward, or through here, or... Okay, chat is being very active. Let me see. Someone asked, are these recorded games? Still know about the tournament? Yeah. So basically, they have... we published a calendar, right? Thursday to Sunday, almost every week, except for the following week. We're going to have 2 sets per day. This is when you play. This is when your set is playing, and this is against... You know, these are their opponents. If they cannot play during that scheduled slot, basically, they have to play before that. So these games were played today, but they were played in the same time as the other set. So they are recorded games, technically. They just have to be casted in that time slot that they were allocated. And Tini, I did quote your ruin my viewer experience consciously. I thought it's just funny. A Flying Sofa, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Siege Workshop and Monastery. But 1 minute left for a castle here in defense. Now, let me see. What are we gonna do here about the Conquistadors? Conquistadors where? In defense, in the front here, Classic Pro. Did he end up messing archers? Yeah, okay, he's going to go crossbowman. And he's actually sending them forward. He's afraid of a castle drop from Vinch. It's going to be up slightly faster. But yeah, Vinch probably just wants the Kongs at home. And hoping that Lewis can break his opponent. Send Kongs that way. Lewis can't break his opponent. He doesn't see the castle going up. One elephant and one mangonel, massing them. And just about the time when mangonel helps out, boom, castle starts attacking. Oh, guy. Oh, my guy. Oh, my guy. Hasselweg already in production. He's still clueless about this. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's happening here. Still trying to kill the scout. Kongs in production? Yes, sir. Dark has a couple of Lycavs as well, and he is trying to get some map control. Viper is here. Viper is so confident in Lewis that, okay, Lewis is going to do such a good job breaking the opponent that, oh! Change of plans. Let's go to Dark. Teal saw all of that. Teal saw all of that because they had scouted it. So the timing for Teal was perfect. But yeah, Dark, time to pump out some monks. Or something. Halsey wagons from the flank are going to come here in defense. Honestly, antagonist could go a couple of monks of his own. He needs a monastery anyway. To get fervor and sanctity. Sanctity not that important, but fervor makes his villagers faster as well. So it's a whole lot more efficient on his eco. Bohemians can be played in the pocket position for the long game, but Bohemians are very aggressive as well. They went for the boomy civ in the middle. Well, Bohemians can be boomy too, but Khmer can just boom into elephants, and I think that's the plan here. One important aspect is that it feels like they were reading the Spanish pick, and it's quite straightforward, right? I mean, if you don't play Spanish on Nomad, you play them on a closed map. That's a really good micro. And a good coordination here between Lewis and Viper. Even Vince joining with his Kongs. Man, it's 26 military. It's 26 military. Only 16 from SalzZ, majority of it is monks. But, well, they have monks of their own, and you see, blocking that wall with the monastery. Gujaras, 30% more bonus damage on their mounted unit in Castle Age applies to the Armor Elephant. Armor Elephant has 120 against buildings. Yeah, one elephant is stuck, but he's fine. He's just going to attack the wall. Monk didn't even have time to produce, like to be out of the monastery, and the monastery went down. Oh my god, Dark is in such big of a pickle. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Viper already has +2. What am I even talking about? Oh no. Goodbye, Lumberjacks. Goodbye, Second Monastery. And hello, Lewis forward with what? He's just repairing his mangonels. He has 0 military. I mean, there's a workshop for mangonels of his own at the back, but does that matter when there's knights with +2 ready to dive in and snipe it? Yeah, thing is, Classic Pro can't get close to all of this either. There's mangonels. And what can Classic Pro take a good fight against? More Kongs. 6 Kongs. Sure, but there's Knights with +2 and mangonels. Definitely won't do the job against them. Guys, Dark is dead. Yeah, okay, Antagonist is ahead. Lewis. Classic Pro is not even ahead. Oh, well, maybe in terms of Vils, but his military didn't do anything. Those Kongs have 14 kills on them. Wagons are good though. Not against Siege. And Knights with +2. Not against Siege. Oh god. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Kongs are there as well. Oh my god. The pain, the sorrow. Good job getting a knight conversion, but it's not going to be enough. That's the sad reality of it. What I would like to see from Lewis is a monk addition to heal those knights. What am I talking about? What monks? What monks? What monks when... Okay. Is he there? Where are the missionaries? They are somewhere. Oh, they're just getting relics? What I did... Oh. SalzZ's boom is still holding though. Yeah, but the pocket. It's all about the pocket, especially in 3v3s, because usually in 2v2s, I feel like 2v2s can just turn into 1v1s, but what I meant in bigger team games like 4v4s, oh my god, now they're just going to move to Classic Pro. In 4v4s ends up being 2v2s, two 2v2s on the side. And if one pocket gets so much damage from a lot of players, okay, you have one dead pocket, but the other pocket, he's fully boomed. He's on 60 Cs. Has war elephants in the queue. He's gonna just come and swing everyone. Like, there's still a chance. But in 3v3s, if the pocket takes this much damage, he was at 22 Vils when I started my point, and he's probably gonna be fully boomed until I finish my point. But my point is that this homie is fully boomed with this much military, this much damage dealt, 5 TCs. Even if flanks are fully boomed and going imp, both of them are, it just doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. Look at Classic Pro and Winchester. They're not too far off each other. Winch is going to go up to the next stage as well. And Antagonist is actually gonna do a pretty good job here pushing Lewis. Lewis doesn't have a good food eco. It's going to hope to go full elephants here against that castle. Alright. I know. I'm just trying to not see the game over. Yeah. There's always a chance. I've seen people come back from worse situations. So I'm also, you know, trying to be the hype caster that you guys need. But also the realistic person in front of a screen. So, yeah, for now, Antagonist is getting chemistry. Maybe we're going to see some workshops forward. He's going to have bomber cannons immediately. He's getting redemption. Lewis is going to push with armored elephants. He doesn't know what Lewis's plans are, though. Maybe he's getting redemption against mangonel defense against the wagons, which would make a whole lot of but But yeah, when it comes to armored elephants, you don't need redemption to convert them. As opposed to rams. They're still technically cavalry as well. But you need to be next to them. You can't convert them from a distance. Viper is getting light cav out. Man, another day, another game where Viper is not thinking to go up to the next stage. What's the light cav for? Now he's going up to the next stage, but I don't know what's the like. Maybe these monks, but yeah, I don't know about this. Oh yeah, it is against those monks. It's a lot of that antagonist. Well, that's the like F4. Can't convert them mangoes if the monks are dead. However, you can definitely bomber cannon them. Whose castle is that? Lewis's? Really? That's an ambitious castle. But hey, it's gonna go up. However, that's a castle next to another player's castle. Player that is in Im. So what I would like to see antagonists is canceling those Hussites and just making traps. However, there still are 4 bomber cannons there. So that's fine. Arbalesters versus conquistadors. Elite conquistadors now. Ethiopian arbalesters firing faster, but what is this micro? Vinch is fighting for his life and soul here. Vinch is fighting for his life and soul. So he's gonna push with allies. Yeah. Oh my god, he has 10 of them. Oh my god, I was about to say, look at me. Absolute noob thinking that Lewis is going to push this with 2 elephants. Oh my god. He's bringing half of his eco to repair that castle. 12 and counting. 12 and counting, chat. Just antagonists, don't lose your bomber cannons to mangonels. That's all I'm asking for. Bohemian's getting into the pikeman upgrade. Lewis needs to pay attention though, because the more he messes, he has 15 of them. Man, Lewis is messing enough elephants to just like one-shot the castle or what? The first movement of the elephants to like hit it, it's just gonna melt. Oh my god, they're so slow too. Wait a second. Hold. I'm not looking at anything else. I don't care about Winchester's 10 out of 10 monk micro. I don't care about Classic Pros pushing him with the castle. Nah, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. No, he's messing more. Lewis. This castle took so much damage. And it's on the hill. He even got masonry. Elite boy are coming up. Oh boy. It's bringing 2 monks to the party as well. Now Dark. Dark is fully boom. Hold. What is Winchester getting a petard for? I don't care. I don't care. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Monks are missing here from the creation, but oh my lord. No. I think this is full panic from antagonist. This is so cancer. 8 of them only left. Chat. No. Lewis. Lewis. No. The traps didn't even die. The traps didn't even die, and that was even before he gets halberdiers. 54 military from antagonist versus 7 from Lewis. Oh, he's getting chakrams. Let me see them chakrams in the chat, please. What's happening here? Vinch is going skirms. I only wonder if Ethiopians have torsion engines. Yet they do not. Could probably afford it. Oh, here comes the Junkers! Junkers versus Elite Boyars. 26 Elite Boyars. Where are they, though? Where are they? Torsion engines coming in. I saw antagonists getting something. What was it? Nothing. Was it dark with tusk swords? Yeah, it was. My bad. Migration is in the map pool, but Lewis is playing it a tiny bit earlier. Has to move his wood lines. I was asking where the Elite Boyars are. I found my answer. They're raiding for their life and soul. Technically, Elite Battle Elephants can deal with that. Gonna be tough though, man. Pew Pewy, I am going to go ahead and delete that. I understand you guys get very, you know, excited when your favorite team is playing. Or when the team that you guys expect more from it is playing in a certain way. Better, worst, whatever. Ah, antagonist needs to protect the trap though. But I will ask you guys to stay respectful towards the players and the team, please. Those 4 bombard cannons are not even hoopnits or anything, but they dealt so much damage. And at this point, well, Lewis is actually imp, but where even is his imp-TC? I guess it was this one. Oh my god. 1 tile away from all those battle elephants. The raids from benches, from Vipers are going to do so much. And especially Dark is not even noticing this. Dark's not noticing that now. In the meantime, what's happening here? Oof. Maybe they need some Bohemian halves forward here as well. Elephants are doing great against the Boyars, but... Oh my god, actually Classic Pro is pushing Winchester from that side as well. Guys, it's 144 military to 100. Again, they have less eco, but they're starting trade though. You do have Spanish trade on the other side. But the flanks are kinda in a tough spot. They are both on skirms, and it's skirms against the wagons. Yikes. Can get Arabia out of Lewis. Skirms will do the trick against all the halberdiers that are there to counter the Boyars. But yeah, I mean, you almost have 200 pop from Dark. He's pushing here. Viper is switching to halbs. Družina halbs could work fantastic against all those halbs. All those elephants, I'm so sorry. And well, the Boyars coming here are kind of stopping the push from Ethiopians. Now, what is happening here? Do we have walls? We do have walls. Is that remember when I said why is Vinch they're making a petard for? That's why. That's why. I don't know how much Lewis spent his gold on buying stone. There's a tiny little stat here in economy. We're looking at Lewis. Receive sent. No, gold gain, gold spent. Yeah, he got slung, but he also spent 5,000 gold when he almost got... He got less than 2,000. So he was doing market shenanigans. How many scrims to one-shot wagons? A wagon. Well, a wagon has 10 piers. So Skirm is doing 1 damage. Is that it? So 230. Yep. Team needs Hufnica. Teal needs Hufnica. Missing the food eco right now. He's working on it. Also, we're talking about Spanish trade, but also Bohemian trade. And, well, not just Bohemian ones. All that team. Markets work faster. It's easier for them to start it and to pump out. Like, if you lose trade, it's easier for you to replace it if you have the resources. That was my point. Classic Pro is switching into scrims of his own as well. These raids are hurting Classic Pro a lot. I mocked the hell out of that Pa4. Time to be proven wrong once again. Man, I'm really being put in my place today during this series. How is Capybaras score up? Probably KD. They're also like throwing a lot of halves here. A lot of like KD. For instance, Viper killed this game 126 eco units so far. Like, let's not forget that Dark died already this game. Like, now, yeah, Dark is overboomed. Hey, Trumpard. How could Dark recover so well in the game, being 50 villagers behind at some point? Flanks were playing a better game. It's so hard for the flanks to, you know, keep up with. And, like, I find it so hard right now for Lewis to hold the position here with skirms and bombard cannons against Bohemians. I feel like what they need here is just, like, 10 elephants. Hey, Shoei, good to see you here. I'm doing fantastic. Like, this is the great series. SalzZ is showing an amazing performance. Capybaras are coming back in military numbers. They're down in eco. Lewis suffered a lot, but Lewis not like 96 vills. 96 eco is fine. 89 vills is fine. You're just gonna add more and more trade. You guys have Spanish trade. That's gonna be fine. Now Dark is walling up the middle. Dark doesn't want to be pushed back from that point on. Kong's in the trade! It's so annoying to keep up with them as well. Now all the elephants will be chasing, but... Oh, more Kongs. All of them Kongs. Bombard tower from Vinch. Vinch was actually my co-caster while we were watching a Spanish game. Ooh, a couple of boyars here as well. Halves are going to be fine and everything. Great job not losing the bomber cannon as well. Lost the other ones. 43 elite battle elephants. Dark deleted some... Did he delete some trade? Or not trade, sorry, vills? No, he lost trade. So 120 villagers at this point is a lot. You want somewhere around like maybe 90. I'd say max 100. Like just 50 trade card. Hufnica can be afforded. Lewis bought enough time that now he's switching to elephant archers. He's getting a Kshatriya, which will mean that all of his elephant archers are cheaper. A lot of bomber cannons. Man, like Lewis holding the position here is absolutely fantastic for their team. They need some elephants there to push. In the meantime, Kong's still raiding trade. Guys, they have 53 kills on them. 37 trade cards died. Well, antagonist was raided by Viper. Viper had his elite boyars here. That's how he lost all of his bomber cannons. And he's gonna have the Hufnica upgrade on one bomber cannon, another one in the queue. Yeah, I love that you say that Lane loves tea. Because especially on slow units like elephants, you can't keep producing from all of these stables, You need stables here, and you need stables here and here. Also, it's about taking map control, right? It would be so hard to push through all of these buildings, you know? And a couple of them here. Prop rotation, wagon bird tactics. I hope you're all strapped in, boys. I hope you have your popcorn, your snacks, whatever you want, because this is going to be a long one. 61 trade cards from Snake. It's expensive to be on Elite Boyars. I've seen Paladin player on Black Forest at 100 trade cards. 60 is a must when you're playing Elite Boyars on a close map like this, especially when you have Spanish trade and it's more effective. But with Spanish teammate, yeah, why not? Why not? He's not floating 10,000 gold. He can send Lewis more whenever he starts floating. Those conks. Vinch killed 43 eco units in the last couple of minutes. 146 from Viper. Yeah, it's going to be tough to push here now on the elephant archers. Yeah, 2 Hoofnits are not going to be enough. They're going to be one shot. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Classic Pro is playing absolute Champions League. Now, we're going to get to a point where antagonist needs to hold this, and he needs to hold this. And at the moment, this push from Lewis seems scarier than his push on Lewis earlier on. Because I see an absolutely fantastic push from Classic Pro and Dark. I see someone pinged here. I think that's where Dark wants to send his elephants. Oh, he can find so many lumberjacks here. All his reinforcements are gonna come forward. That's a lot of siege. I like that. I like that. And remember, he has torsion engines from earlier on. What does Lewis want to do here with those bills? How to counter elephant with Bohemian? Food monks? No! Halbs! Halbs! So, a halb from Bohemians does 40 against cavalry. Elephants have cavalry armor class as well, and they stack. And 35 against elephant units. So, one halberdier does 75 damage to an elephant. Or you mean elephant archers? Sorry. Just Hoofnitsa, just hold. You can make skirms, but you don't want to make skirms when the opponent can just swing can just swing boyars there. He's getting the Hoofnitsa number up though. And Lewis is just stacking everything. Wait a minute, halves are going forward. Hoofnitsa dealing a lot of damage. Oh, bombard cannons going down from Lewis as well. He's repairing them, which is absolutely fantastic. Guys, this is absolute cinema. He's also putting some Hasside wagons in front of them. Hasside wagons have a lot of pierce armor, like we saw. Uh-oh. And the units behind the Hasside wagons take less bonus damage. Oh, Lewis diving deep to snipe the Hoofnitsa. Oh no. But Lewis lost everything to halbs. Vinch is dying. Wait a second. Let Vinch die. Look at this. Lewis is dying now too. And Vinch lost a lot of trade. Oh, he's switching to paladins actually. Viper at 165 eco. Okay, now it's too much. Now he needs to stop making trade. They take less? I thought they dealt more. No, they take less bonus damage. I think. Let's see how it is. Maybe I might be wrong. Units behind it receive 50% less damage from incoming projectiles, yeah. Oh, if antagonists can get that castle up, that's huge. But is 6 villagers enough? Nope. 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 Oh my god. This is... Viper is capped at 28 military. He's adding heavy corpse against torsion engines. Oh, he's getting treadmill crane. He's gonna get it up. Oh my god. But here come the boyars. And the boyars could jump on the Huvnitsa. All of a sudden, Huvnitsa with 9,000 damage on them. Lewis is messing them bomber cannons as well. I thought you were talking about Gujara elephant archers. Or no. Yeah. The Gujara elephant archers are just on a different type of steroids. They deal 40% extra bonus damage in him. Where's the stone price? Can we see? Yes, I just need to find a market. Stone price at a good, decent price. I mean, the only one probably needing it is Spanish player with bomber towers. Where are the bomber towers? There were. Production starting to go down. 4 castles from Viper. 1 of them in the trade. I like that. Here are some bomber towers. They're armored with a unique tech. They should be. They're not! And in the same time... Oh, and it is melee... Extra melee armor. Which I guess it doesn't matter when a Bohemian Halb... deals 75 bonus damage. I guess plus minus 4 doesn't really matter, right? For a cost of 1500 res. Castle goes down. That castle going down is huge from Lewis. Absolute huge. Masonry coming in from Dark. He's putting a castle in defense here. There's a big push from Winchester. We're talking that Winchester is dead. He's not. He is back with 88 military. Dark and Viper are in the ultimate contest of who is more overboom, but this might be a very decisive fight here. A lot of Arbalesters could go down to all the Spanish Paladin. And Scorpions. Oh, they're going to stack. Oh, they're going to stack. Those 2 bomber cannons trying to snipe the Scorpions. Shoot! Gunpowder shoot faster for the Spanish as well. Villagers even coming forward to repair them. The boar is not just not dying. Goes down to the bomber cannons, and oh, Winchester just patrolling here into nothing. He loses all the Paladins. I thought he's gonna clear everything up. What a hold from Classic Bro. But now it's just suddenly all of them conks in the trade once again. It's fine. If you can, Winchester, please shoot Dark's trade cards. He has just too many of them. Castle's going up here though. Oh my god. Finch has been pushing with Rams as well. Frontier Guards is finally coming in from Lewis, who has 44 elite elephant archers, guys. I am so happy right now. Not because Lewis is pushing back, not because Vinch is raiding, not because Classic Pro is playing absolute Champions League here against Winchester, who's also doing fantastic after the raids. He said, no, I'm not happy because any of that is happening. I'm happy because this tournament has been delivering 10 out of 10 games back to back to back, and it's a series that a lot of people probably had money on Oni.Capybaras, and they're down one game, and this is a very, very close game number 2. 1 hour and almost 15 minutes into the game. 555 pop to 562. Castle going down from antagonist though. There's so much siege there from Lewis. 3 trebs, 7 bombard cannons with 22 kills on them. That was so modest. I'm sorry if it wasn't. I know it's our tournament. It is mine, our base and siestas, but I'm sorry. It's just this tournament delivered so many good games, and we couldn't be more happy with how this is, turning out. It had its ups and downs. It has its fair and square headache as well. Headaches. Multiples. But in terms of game quality, congrats from the bottom of my heart to all the players. They've been showing fantastic quality, About the stamina casting for this long, I took a breath earlier to just take some water because my throat is super dry. This current transition is going to be quite good. Maybe not against the 7 cannons. Maybe not against the 7 cannons. And siege challengers. I was talking earlier that Viper and Tato especially, every single day they go live on Twitch, and what do you see? Well, do you see Rage Forest? And Rage Forest is just a different type of beast when it comes to holding on 2 sides. And sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to give Siege Onager one side while you're pushing on the other side. It's a tough ask. Viper, however, has kind of stopped pushing on this side. He's trying to push through the middle with halves and siege. Scorpions have bonus damage against the elephants. There, I remind you. And oh my god, those siege workshops. Those siege workshops, it's just, they're gone. They're just black, void, nothing. Okay, how does Lewis plan on getting that castle up? He's going to. Oh my god, now all of that siege from Lewis is on the hill as well. He is going to push that castle that he tried to push 40 minutes ago with 20 almost armored elephant. Maybe this is going to be more effective. There's so much military here. Suddenly, Oni.Capybaras are 20 military ahead with 7,000 more resources invested into it as well. Lewis is 200 pop, is at a point where he has so much military that I do not know how they could stop all of this unless Classic Pro comes here with siege workshops and gives Siege Onager Torsion Engine something. Dark is making Elista. It's the new name for elite ballista elephants. At this point, just like shoot all the wood. They're doing a great job pushing here, but this is not an area of interest anymore. This is not doing anything when, well, look what's happening. Look what's happening. This is an issue that antagonist needs to mass like 10 Hoofnitsa to hope to deal with. It's just so much siege, and if those elephants are going to go behind their base in the trade, first of all, they still haven't dealt with all of this. Look at the trade numbers: 27 trade cards, 30, and 30 from antagonist as well. GG's called. Oh my god, what a fantastic game! Just for the Oni.Capybaras to tie the score. Fantastic showing from Team Salz, and what a good comeback from Oni.Capybaras. I will dare to call it a comeback because I think Lewis was in a tough spot here. And he held with Viper's help, and then he pushed back alone. Viper could focus on doing a massive push through the middle as well. This castle was about to fall. All of this eco gone as well. Then the trade push from Winchester was just a finishing blow. Fantastic game. Oh my god, we need a 2 minutes break after that one, chat. Holy moly. I thought it was over when Lewis lost all of that. We should know better than to doubt the British Lion. We should know better, chat. That was fortified clearing. A win for Oni.Capybaras. Oh my god. I'll never recover after this series. I'm telling you. I will never. I haven't got a headache. He's coming home. Antagonist never had enough Hufnitsa. The thing is, there were moments where he had a lot of it. However, by the time he was messing enough, here comes Viper with 10 boyars. And it was enough. It was enough to just dive in and snipe it. So, yeah. How are you? I remember you being on antibiotics. I took a break earlier to take one. But right now my head hurts a bit. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm feeling better. These games are fueling me. People are commenting on YouTube or like commented. I guess it was about the Nomad game about the fishing ships or fish and chips. I feel like when I if I would be saying fish and chips, I would put more accent on it. I know they sound the same, okay? I'm not saying fish and chips. I'm saying fishing ships. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. Game number 3, migration. Migration. For now, we had both of the home maps from Oni.Capybaras. We're going on into deep waters. Wait, why don't I have the... Oh no, I only have 3 sibs. Oh, I think I know. No, I actually don't know. Japanese, Viking Sicilians, Italians, Portuguese, Celts. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm just tired. Okay, Italians, Portuguese, Celts. Game's about to start. Hope you guys are ready. And another banger incoming. Home map for SalzZ. Home map for SalzZ. Definitely looking forward to this one. Maybe they have a certain strat prepared. You should use Jordan's wording of fishing boats. Would be good, wouldn't it? Let me just check a couple of things while I have you guys here on this slow start of migration. One of the best maps of the tournament. Become looking good. Let's check the lineup. We have Tato playing as Sicilians in the north. Japanese from Viper in the pocket position, and Vikings for Winchester all the way the other flank. Pretty straightforward. Galleys into possible longboats later on for Vinch. Maybe Vinch is even going to open with a couple of fire ships. But they don't know yet. But they're very far from each other, especially onto this side. And he's going to play into Classic Pro. That's Portuguese. He has a couple of very nice bonuses on his navy as well. We're going to talk about them in a second. Dark is playing Italian pocket, and up top we have Antagonist playing as Cal. I wonder if at any point Sicilian team bonus is going to come in handy here. Sicilian team bonus is that a transfer ship has a +5 line of sight and costs -50%. So instead of a 120, it only costs 60 wood. Who asked? What do you mean who asked? What do you mean who asked? Are you talking to me? And if you're not talking to me, are you talking to another chatter and are you being rude, Lynx? I asked, and I replied. So look at this. Are they going to get all the scouts and pile on someone's wood line? No, he's actually getting 2 vills as well. I meant who ordered? What, the transport ship? What is happening, chat? He's on the way up to the next stage. Imagine if he's going a dungeon or something. A sneaky, sneaky dungeon. Oh, he's going in the middle? Docks forward, you think? What's happening? I'm just... Oh! Now Whale is there. Okay, well... Oh my god, the second one. Good thing we got early loom. Thing is, he doesn't really want to, like, spend a lot of time fighting all of this. He wants to get forward. I think he wants to attack the pocket. Oh my god. How many freaking jaguars is going to run into? Yeah! All of them, yes. Oh, guys. Tato is feudal age. First one, getting double bid. Okay. And you see, he wasn't the one making, he wasn't the one making the transport, because then you are the one wasting 60 wood and he's gonna go for with 2 dogs. Oh my god, chat. Now, this could be really good or this could be really bad, because what does this mean? Well, this means you're gonna kill the opponent's fish, the pocket's fish, but your pocket's fish might be in complete shambles once the navy from antagonist as Celts is going to go straight there. But they are so far away. After that 45 clearing, my wife called me to take a break. Well, I hope you took your break. Because, oh my god, look at this. Dark is like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta come here, homie. Gotta come here, homie, with your galleys. Dark is in the middle as well. He transported all of that. Yeah, he sees the... Well, actually, Classic Pro's gonna come here. Yeah, okay, so I like this. Antagonist is gonna go forward. I think Vil died here. Rip. God bless her soul. Lived a long, happy life. But now, what's Classic Pros gonna do here? A couple of Hulks in defense? I told you Winchester might be opening fire ships. Oh my god, and how many fire ships? Yeah, I mean, okay, Classic Pro can just go fight the Hulks with the galleys forward and defend with the Hulks. Guys, I'm... Like, this can disrupt a lot, but I'm not a huge fan of this strat. Galleys from antagonists could demolish Viper's fish, especially Viper opening a Hulk. No one saw the Navy from antagonists. Well, some of it is here. Same amount of eco. Who's clicking up first, though? Viper's getting fishing lines. He has Japanese. More efficient fishing ships as well. Dark is still clicking up faster. Cheaper Castle Age. Dark needs to pay attention to not lose some fishing ships there. He is going to invest into Navy as well. So no fast imp. But it's fine because Viper is not going fast imp either. Someone needs to lose some fish here. Now, remember that the fishing ships had double the HP, double the pierce armor. Now it's just double the HP. They lost the extra pierce armor. So they're more sensitive to galley raids. More docks from Dark. Really good. Okay, well, cow delivery for Mr. Tato. Viper's chasing the galleys, but galleys are fast. Hulks are faster, but Hulks cannot chase all of those. They're gonna die. Tato has so many fire ships here as well. 10 seconds until the next stage for Dark. Dark is playing as Italians, cheaper technologies. At his barracks and at his docks, he can get medium warship discounted. What is happening? What is happening, Dark? I hope you got Loom. I hope you got Loom because this is not what you want to face. So run to the DC now. University going up. Oh my god. I dislike water maps with all my heart. Chat, who's gonna let him know? Who's gonna let him know that this is art? Who's gonna let him know that he's one step closer to a ban? Let me click on his username. He's not even following. Chat! What do I do? What do I do if he's not gonna follow that stream in the next 10 seconds? I'm not hearing up. I'm at 7, 6. Okay. He followed. He followed. Now, as a generic follower, I will let you know that when it comes to water maps, only tier 3 subs can trash talk them on this stream. I did it. Calm down. Well, only tier 2s can tell me to calm down. Oh. That's not great for antagonists. Running all of his navy straight into Viper's upgraded navy. Medium warship is in for him as well. Dark is committed. Dark is going fast imp after losing half of his base. Does he still have Loom at least? Yeah, okay. Loom is in. Loom is in. How many fishing ships? 21 still. And 21 bills. Oh, my heart and soul. Oh, my heart and soul. Is this blackmailing? Can we report? It's called negotiation. negotiation. Wait, I had the brain fart for a second. It's called laying out the terms and conditions. You know, it's like when you sign up to a new website. This homie signing up to watch the stream. So those are the terms and conditions. Dark was actually forced a siege workshop on his starting island. Okay, we're going into what? No wood, no gold. There's food though. Can use the market. Can sell some. Has 4 fire ships and a dream. And from what I remember, I think the heavy warship upgrade is quite expensive as well. Can afford it. Okay. Viper's going up to the next stage as well, and he's getting demolition ships. Military still seems quite close, which is surprising. Oh my god. Now Tato is here. Oh, and he's forcing a siege workshop out of Classic Pro 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I think his Dark does have fast fires now, but he's going to have to fight Warhawks, which are still decent. Now, issue here for Team SalzZ is that I don't really see how they stop Viper. It's a lot of Navy there. There's a couple of Warhawks mixed in for the Celts as well. They could clean this up. But demos are being masked. Now, we were talking the other day, the Japanese miss heavy demo. He gets a discount, to be fair. Yeah, Italians, they do. And on siphons as well. A lot of upgrades. 26 villagers. Wait a second, we're booming. Those fast fires could start pushing back the docks as well. And hey, Antagonist is doing a great work. He's expanded in the middle. Second, this is going up. Issue is that Tato is still here. Like, that dungeon is super annoying. He can like take out the docks. He still has those 2 villagers. One of them is putting down a TC. This one is barely alive. Homie fought 3 jaguars and he's still alive. Classic Pro is about to move. Shut up. Shut up, because Tato is moving. Do they know about each other? Oh my god. Great way to idle 13 villagers. Oh my god. You don't dare. Okay, get the scorpion, homie. Get the scorpion with you. Demolition ship coming in from Dark as well. Oh my god, guys. He needs it against that many Warhawks. And like, look how we keep attacking them on one tile. We have siphons. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Oh my god, this is such a good game. This is such a good series. This is absolute cinema. Now, I do appreciate stacking all of those in a scattered line. But Vils can fight this off. Classic Bro's just gonna slap down a TC here. He has Stone close by there as well. Don't let him get away. He has 1 HP. Okay. Good enough. But what's there? Vinch coming down with the castle. Vinch is going up to him. He's at 97. To be fair, Antagonist is 95. Eco as well. Wait a minute. Chat? There's caravels from Portuguese. Caravels act like scorpions on water. A couple of caravels against those stacked hulks. Oh, chat. Antagonist is going up to the next stage. Poor Classic Pro. It's gonna take a lot of hit though. Vigester is gonna hit him like it's nobody's business. Crossbowman coming up. Arbalaster first thing he clicks. Bracer could be afforded. Wait, is he pairing them up with the... With what? Why is he hitting squires? Huh? Not a priority, homie. But I guess infantry has to be seen eventually. No way he can get away with that castle. No way. Oh, how he read into antagonist going... What? Champions, maybe? I don't think you can risk it playing Halds. Maybe you expect Cavaliers from Tato, but Tato kind of slowed himself down, or... That's what I want to believe, that he slowed himself down. Ah, condos. Okay, they have Italians. They have Italians. Okay, he's gonna go condos. But then, yeah. Champs from Vikings with extra HP should be pretty good against them. They're faster. Oh my god, they're Kel's condos. They're gonna be so fast. Oh, look at this. First of all, look at this. Nice fights here, but that's already Carrack. It's not even a Warhawk anymore. That's going to demolish the fast fires as soon as you get enough of them, though. Guard tower from Viper even. He's probably gonna try to go Yasama. Those are super annoying. He's gonna need the siege behind all of this. Where are the condos? Look at them. 144, what the hell? What did Viper research? Kataparuto? Did he? No, I think he researched the guard tower. That's what he had finished. There's a castle here as well. Castle that's going to interrupt the reinforcements of Navy onto that side. He's sending Carrack on both sides now. Caravel hull coming in, 10% more. And there's no running away from those units. It feels like that Winchester's Arbalesters are moving in slow motion. Was Vinch in with aim tech? Yeah, that was Bog's Veigar. Extra attack on longboats and Arbalesters, actually. Oh my god, he's demolishing everything here. Castle going up from Tato as well, but Tato is not up yet to the next stage. Will he go First Crusade? No. He's starting to add water again, which is fantastic. Because they kind of won water. At least that's how I see this. They're still dealing with this. I'm speechless. What a fantastic strat. Oh man. I'm really wondering what else can they come up with. Because this was 10 out of 10. $60 Warhawks, 89 fast fire ships. I'm honestly impressed that Dark was still able to get up to Castle Age. I think pushing it to Imp was probably a mistake. He couldn't afford much. Maybe it would have been better without losing half of his base to archers. Maybe. But yeah, fantastic. Absolute fantastic game number 3. Really well played from Capybaras. Now the next one is going to be a game with heavy, heavy value. It's always the difference between, you know, that extra point on top of the wins that you get. Basically, it's about winning the set rather than tying it. Tie gives you 2 points. A win with a 3-1 gives you 4 points for Capybaras. Now for SalzZ, they can't win the set anymore. It's just about tying. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Also plus $100, sure, but right now SalzZ are at the bottom of the table. They definitely want the win. And now for Capybaras, we're going to have Shu way in the pocket and Britons. Just do this really quick. Shu. Shu way Britons against Wu Armenians and Turks. I really want to run to the bathroom really quick. It's fine. It's fine. Game number 4. We're going. Oh man, what I will never be able to recover from what a level of a masterpiece that was. Turks? Yeah, in the pocket. No, what? On the flank. And they spawned on the water. How's the Turk tech tree looking like on water? Full galleon, full carrack, no fast fires, full heavy demo, elite cannon galleons with artillery as well. Not shabby at all. They're only lacking fast fires, technically. Oh my god, they actually have a fantastic... I was not aware of that. Now, no real bonuses in terms of eco or on water, for that matter. But hey, full water tech tree, faster gold income. Pocket is Armenian. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. Dark did it before. Now, my question is... Okay. My question is, does Tato expect it? Maybe Tato doesn't, but you know who expected? Winchester. Winchester co-casted with me a set, and we were actually casting Crescent. And I said, I don't know if you saw, but some teams did like an infantry landing from the pocket position. And then he said, yeah, Dark did it. I was watching that series. So Winchester is playing here as Britain's Turks on water is actually really funny. But Winchester definitely sees Dark in the pocket position. And he's sniffing something. He knows something's up. On this side we have Classic Pro against Viper. Shu versus Wu. Yes, sir. Okay. The duel of... the duel of the loach ones, but now you have a way in the pocket position as well with cheaper loach ones. I think the ones from Viper get affected by the Bolt magazine with additional projectiles. Oh my god. Viper going up to the next stage. Tato chillin', Vinch chillin'. All Team SalzZ is going up. Transport coming up. 1 Vil, 1 Scout. Tato is starting to wall himself. Now, maybe they think that this is coming, maybe they don't. This is quite normal, you know, to just wall yourself in the pocket position. Usually. Where does the barrack go? Yep, Tato Pocket didn't expect that. I think in their previous set, did that as well. Okay, so Viper is signaling the forward dock. Viper is up. 3 militias forward, and 2 for Classic Pro are going to go straight to him. Early. Ooh! Nice job killing the Dockville. From Classic Pro, he's going to see those militias. Maybe. Nope. 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 There they are. I don't know if he saw them or not. They were slightly in the line of sight. I think they're going to go straight to the pocket. His scout is there. Oh, Lord. Extra 2 line of sight on the militias. Vinch! Vinch is a nowhere. Man-at-arm is in. Pato is there with the scout. He can help that, of course, but he missed the villager. Oh my god, look at the double palisade wall. This is so funny. Yeah, it was tough for Dark to defend against all of that. Antagonist ended up losing his scout as well. There's a whole lot of things to process. A lot of things to process. Where's the Vil? Oh, she's here. She's gonna put down a dock. Oh boy, she is. You know what I would like? To see 1 or 2 spears mixed in here. Because... Oh god. Always wall in your dog villager, chat. Always. Or not! Because you might be the luckiest... Or, wait a minute. Oh my god. You might just be the luckiest son of a gun. And then it won't matter anymore. You know what will matter? That these men-at-arms are keeping Dark off of gold. But there's whales on this map. So does that matter? Fire galleys and galleys from antagonist. He's going to fight Winchester. Winchester docked in the back to protect, of course, the fish from Tato. And Tato actually had to invest into an archer range to defend from all of this. Longswords can be afforded. I hate that she's not walled in because she could put more barracks down. Prioritizing arson. Alright, alright. I respect that. But he could definitely get some armor. He could get... Wait, arson from Classic Pro as well. What is Classic Pro doing? He still has 4 men-at-arms mixed in here. Yeah, but Tato is going up to the next stage. Second range. He's actually going to go Shambase. He was forced to invest into water as well to protect his fish. And Vinch might actually end up losing water here. Oh, but that's actually fantastic value from Viper. Kills one Vil. Could kill another one. Maybe. Maybe. Saves the mule car though. Onto this side. Viper. Viper's not winning water. can go up anytime soon either. But he has a nice eco on land. He transitioned into farms. Has a lot of archers in defense. And yeah, the Shambase from Tato are going to clean house here. There's another Vil though. Another Vil coming forward with a barrack. Oh my god, this is just relentless, annoying pressure from Dark. Vinch is up to the next stage. He's going to be able to repair that forever. He's keeping 3 Vils idle though. But Antagonist is going up to the next stage as well. Good hold here in the back. Vinch doing a fantastic job repairing all of his ships as well. Wait, Dark is coming here with double range. So you have Shambase and you have so many archers. Will Dark make skirms of his own? Or does he go Armenians? Yay, what does he go? Ballistics missing for Tato. Can't really afford it. Eco is all over the place. Second dog going out from Dark. He's still top scorer. He just clicked up. He has 68 eco. Guys, he has 29 fishing ships. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. It's really a tough job for the flanks. The flanks are investing a lot into water. And oh my god, look at the redock from Viper. Look at it, chat. Look at it. Because you know who's not looking at it? Classic Pro. Where? Dog for transport ship. Classic Pro's going straight for the pockets. Fish pocket will have to invest more and more here, but just like Viper is making that for a transport ship instantly in the queue. No, fishing ships, what? I thought he's going to transport his archers. Where are his archers? What? Who has a transport? Did they just like walk there? All the way? Oh my god, both him and Tato. Feels like Classic Pro would want to chop into walling this. Oh my god, they can't afford to have so much military because that military is going straight to Antagonist, apparently. Not even to Dark. Oh my god, Antagonist might take a lot of damage and Antagonist is putting such a good pressure on Vinch. Oh my god, that's perfect timing if I've seen something. But Antagonist is not noticing. He's fighting at the front. There it is. Needs to move everything away from that. Siege Workshop probably has to come in defense as well, but now he can't afford it anymore. Ballistics is not in. That's the only thing saving him. Forces a 30C down on the wood line. Oh boy. Not great, not great. Dark, still annoying. It's gonna kill the ram? Maybe, but barracks goes down as well. Another Vil coming forward. And it skirms. Oh my god, imagine if she manages to get a siege workshop here as well. That would be awful. This is so annoying from Dark. Where are the Shambase? Shambase are here. Oh, camping under the fortified church. But he's already tagged into Elite Scrims. Hey, Warrior Priests OP as well. But so are the Shambase. They have so much more HP. Dark coming here with medium warship upgrades as well. Fire ships are in. Redocks done. Still 68 eco though. Dark lost so many vills. By so many, I mean 7 actually. And Classic Pro has a couple of Jian swordsmen. Another barracks, of course, of course, of course. How did I dare think about the siege workshop? No, never mind. They might be needing a monastery though against the heavy Haegwang. Tato's gonna lose his fish. Does that matter? Kinda does, because there's only 5 farms actually left for Tato. He's on Shambase, so not the end of the world, but in the long run, I feel like you don't want to be stuck with Britain's Shu and Wei going Shambase. Yo, TUS, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had fun with Rich Forest. We're game number 4 into the second series for today. And this set has been absolutely fantastic. We've seen some of the best strats in the set so far. Now this is all pure chaos. Tato is here with a couple of hulks trying to kill some of Dark's fish. Dark is only at 51 vills, 25 minutes into the game as a pocket, but he has 24 fishing ships, lost a couple of them. He's still adding more. Now Classic Pro is pressuring Viper with Jian swordsmen and skirmishers and siege. And there's random ranges in the middle of the map, and Pocket having to invest in Siege Workshop to just clean up Dark's mess, basically. All in all, Tato is 93 eco, so by far the best eco in the game. Nice food eco. He managed to add more on the left-hand side. Viper is not doing too dandy. Viper has 2 military, 1 crossbowman, 1 monk. And Vinch is going up to Imp. Vinch is going up to Imp. Antagonist landed some light cavalry here on him. How is Antagonist's resources looking like? Nobody getting close to clicking up to the next stage anytime soon from Team SalzZ though. In the meantime, Viper is going to be in a tiny bit of a pickle. More barracks coming forward. Those Jian swordsmen have +2 on them as well. Monk gets a conversion, runs away to the other TC. Feels like Classic Pro might need a monastery of his own. He does have one, I'm just blind. Monk is in the queue. More barracks from Dark too. Oh my god, double the infantry, double the fun, I guess. Winchester is now killing all the front fish from Dark. Tato raiding the backfish with Shambase. Oh, there's so much fish, even from Antagonist, actually. But he is slowly having to retreat because of all of the watchtowers. Actually made a dock here. Oh my god. Lot of Shambase. Lot of Shambase. They are trying the best they can to keep Viper alive here. Not sure if they're going to be able to. That's just a tough... It's just a tough mission. But hey, as soon as I say that, they're pushing everything back. The Haegwang plus Shambase are doing a good job. Antagonist is going up to the next stage. Dark is committed. Dark believes in his longswords plus skirms. More barracks coming up. Shipwrights and heavy warship from Winchester though. Winchester is planning on completely swinging the water. But Antagonist like, okay. Okay. You can die trying. More docks coming up. Caravel Hall event. The fact that he was able to afford shipwrights so early Oh my god. Dark is investing a lot into water as well. Will we see low chance from Tato? He has 2 dogs forward. I feel like we must. We must. Viper can almost go up, actually. Heated shot. Only Yeoman missing. Bracer as well. Yeoman giving extra to attack on those towers as well. Panic walls. I feel like those walls maybe should have been done in feudal age. But hey, I respect it. I respect it. Now, a comp of Shambase and heavy Haegwang can be problematic to deal with. However, Classic Pro and Dark seem to be competing for the most annoying player this game. And they're somehow both winning. Heavy demo coming in for antagonist. That's a way to come back into the game. And what I would like to see is a castle and artillery here. A castle and artillery bomber towers. Cannon galleons. Ooh la la. That'll be fantastic. Viper's going up to Imp. Tato's going up to Imp. Everyone from Team Oni.Capybaras is going to be Imp soon. Dark is Armenians. He doesn't have a castle. He doesn't have Cilician fleet yet. Those demos could have had more splash damage. Blast damage, sorry. Does SalzZ have any deeper meaning? Sometimes there's no deeper meaning, guys. Sometimes it's just SalzZ. Not everything needs to mean everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be snarky about it, but I saw someone else ask that earlier. Like, what does SalzZ even mean? Sometimes SalzZ is German and it means salt. Alright, well, that's my dose of fun facts for today. Uh-oh. Well, dare I say that this is going to be an issue? Oh my god, look at Tato's upgrades. Mingguang armor, heavy Haegwang, all of that jamming straight in dark space. Uh-oh. Classic Pro is going to move back. They need castles in defense. They need something. Now, in the meantime, there's 2 castles from Viper as well. Lots. Lots of pressure. But hey, Conscription and White Feather Guard are in the queue. I think White Feather Guard are dying to champions anyway, but champions moving forward. Gold magazine though for Viper. He still has a lot of Arbalesters. Same amount of military almost. Same amount of eco. Still a dead even game. However, feels like antagonist is pushing here to some extent. Feels like Team Capybara are just in a better spot right now. Military value feels higher than 2k somehow. Not any deeper than the line. I don't know, half of you, half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you, half as well as it. Oh my god. Is that a quote for something, or did you just come up with that? Because my head already hurts. I didn't need to read that. Oh, heavy demos, chat. Heavy demos. I would like to see them from Armenians. Pa4 is coming in for Armenians, though. Giving more HP. Oh my god. Nice demos. I know Lord of the Rings. Now, I don't know Lord of the Rings to the point where I can quote any line from it. That's just Game of Thrones level of commitment, but yeah. If you would have hit me with Chaos is a ladder, I would have known exactly what you mean. I still gotta check. Still no Silesian fleet because I do see those heavy demolition ships from Dark. Where will they go? Not too sure. They could go on a shoreline. Imagine if he manages the ultimate bait here. Nope. He tried his best though. There's still units here from Tato that they have to address. They have to address. Do Turks have artillery? They do not. Like I told you, bomber towers, cannon galleons. Yeah, seeing oh my god, that's a lot of Giant Swordsmen. Suddenly, not a whole lot of Arbalesters. Elite Featherwhite. Elite White Feathers. Wait. Brain had a tiny bit of a brain fart there. No, from Viper. And yeah, I was going to say that never a great sight to civils fighting back heavy Haegwang here. Antagonist is taking a lot of damage. Antagonist dropped at 100 pop and under and dropping. And goodbye all of those vills. And where are you even running to? And Vinch is just slinging everyone because Vinch is... yeah. In a good spot, dare I say. Now, Tato, to put the nail in the coffin, start sending low chance on that side. Onimaru takes it home, guys. 3-1. Oh my god. Do I say it? Do I say that this was the best series this weekend so far? Because if you guys see Oni.Capybaras versus SalzZ, you just say Oni.Capybaras top 3, Team SalzZ bottom 3. Everyone considers that. Everyone sees Oni.Capybaras as the favorite. I did not expect this set to go into more than 3 hours. Super competitive. Feels like this game could have went either way. Fortified clearing could have gone either way. The only map where I saw Capybaras and said, like, okay, this is clear that this is a winning strategy was migration because they didn't see those shenanigans coming. This was a hyper close 3-1 in my opinion, potential bastard. This is going to go tomorrow live on YouTube.